Imagine a world where oil spills clean themselves. Surprisingly, we're not entirely far from that reality, thanks to some tiny yet mighty marine bacteria. In the vastness of our oceans, there exists a specialized group of microorganisms with a remarkable ability. These are not your average bacteria. They are equipped with a unique appetite for crude oil. When an oil spill occurs, these microscopic heroes spring into action, breaking down the hydrocarbons that make up oil into less harmful substances. A recent statistic from Google is particularly eye-opening. It reveals that these marine bacteria can consume hundreds of thousands of gallons of oil, mitigating much of the environmental damage. This natural process of biodegradation is a critical component in the fight against oil pollution, offering a glimmer of hope in what often seems like an ecological disaster. Marine bacteria might be invisible to the naked eye, but their impact on our environment is anything but small. They are not just surviving, they are thriving by turning pollution into energy. Intrigued? Let's dive deeper into how these microscopic marvels turn disaster into dinner. Before we explore their superpowers, what exactly are marine bacteria? Marine bacteria are minuscule, single-celled organisms that inhabit virtually every corner of our oceans. These tiny powerhouses play a pivotal role in the marine ecosystem, contributing to nutrient cycling, water purification, and even climate regulation. Imagine the ocean as a vast, bustling city, and marine bacteria are its essential workers, keeping the environment clean and balanced. Now, when we dive into the specifics, the diversity of marine bacteria is mind-boggling. According to a study cited on PubMed, there are millions of different bacterial species in the ocean, making up a significant portion of the world's biomass. They thrive from the sunlit surfaces to the deepest, darkest depths. They adapt to extreme temperatures, pressures, and chemical environments, showcasing their incredible versatility. Essentially, they're everywhere in the ocean, ready to clean up our messes. Now, how do these bacteria transform oil into an all-you-can-eat buffet? Welcome to the intriguing world of bioremediation, where marine bacteria are the unsung heroes in cleaning up oil spills. These microscopic organisms have a fascinating ability to break down oil, transforming pollutants into harmless substances. But how exactly does this process work? It starts with the oil itself, a complex mixture of hydrocarbons. These hydrocarbons are not readily digestible for most life forms. However, certain marine bacteria have evolved with a remarkable capability. They produce specialized enzymes that can break these hydrocarbons down. Imagine enzymes as tiny molecular scissors. They latch onto the long, stubborn chains of hydrocarbons and snip them into smaller, more manageable pieces. These smaller molecules are then taken up by the bacteria and funneled through metabolic pathways, a series of chemical reactions that provide energy and nutrients to the organism. One key pathway is the aerobic degradation process. In the presence of oxygen, these bacteria can efficiently dismantle hydrocarbons. The enzymes involved, such as alkane hydroxylase and cytochrome P450, play critical roles. Alkane hydroxylase, for example, initiates the breakdown by introducing an oxygen molecule into the hydrocarbon chain, creating an alcohol. This alteration makes the molecule much more soluble in water and easier for the bacteria to absorb and further process. As these smaller molecules are metabolized, they are transformed into carbon dioxide and water, essentially cleaning the environment from oil pollution. This transformation is not just chemical, but a lifeline to ecosystems affected by oil spills. The beauty of this process lies in its simplicity and efficiency. Without these bacteria, oil spills would have far more devastating and long-lasting impacts on marine environments. Through this remarkable process, marine bacteria break down what seems indestructible. These bacteria don't just exist in theory. Let's look at some real-life applications. In the vast blue expanse of our oceans, certain microscopic heroes are working tirelessly. Marine bacteria, particularly those belonging to the genus Alcanivirax, have been documented extensively for their role in oil spill remediation. A study published in the American Journal of Science reveals that these bacteria can increase their population size dramatically in oil-contaminated waters, utilizing the oil as a food source. Imagine the aftermath of a significant oil spill, such as the Deepwater Horizon disaster. The surface of the water is slick and lifeless, a devastating scene. Enter marine bacteria. Within days of the spill, these bacteria begin to break down the oil, transforming this environmental nightmare into simpler, less harmful compounds. This process not only helps clear the visible pollution, but also supports the recovery of the marine ecosystem. The effectiveness of these bacteria in such scenarios is not just a stroke of luck, it's the result of evolution and adaptation. These organisms have evolved enzymes that can break down hydrocarbons, which are the main components of oil, into water and carbon dioxide. This ability makes them indispensable in our fight against oil pollution. Research continues to explore how these bacteria can be enhanced and possibly engineered to be more efficient in their oil-eating capabilities. The potential for these microorganisms in environmental cleanup is immense and still unfolding. The evidence is clear. These microorganisms are crucial in mitigating environmental disasters. But it's not all smooth sailing. What challenges do these bacteria face? Despite the remarkable abilities of marine bacteria to degrade oil, several challenges hinder their efficiency. One major limitation is the environmental condition. Temperature, salinity, and nutrient availability in different parts of the ocean can significantly affect the bacteria's ability to break down oil. For instance, colder waters slow down their metabolic rates, which in turn decelerates the biodegradation process. Another hurdle is the complexity of oil itself. Oil is a mixture of thousands of different compounds, and not all are equally biodegradable. Some components are stubbornly resistant to bacterial attack, which can leave behind toxic residues that may harm marine ecosystems. Moreover, the scale of oil spills can also overwhelm natural bacterial populations. There simply may not be enough bacteria present at the site of a spill to tackle the vast quantities of oil without human intervention to boost their numbers or capabilities. Research in this field is dynamic and promising. Scientists are exploring genetic engineering to enhance the natural abilities of these bacteria. By modifying their genetic makeup, researchers aim to create super strains that can survive harsh conditions and degrade oil faster and more completely. Another exciting prospect is the integration of technology with biology. Innovations such as bioaugmentation and biostimulation are being tested to optimize conditions for bacteria, helping them thrive and work more efficiently against oil pollution. With continued research, the potential for improvement is vast. You might wonder, why is this important to me? Imagine a world where oil spills are no longer a death sentence for marine ecosystems, where the vast blue stretches of our oceans remain vibrant and full of life even after human errors and disasters. This isn't a distant reality. It's a future that marine bacteria are helping us build. These microscopic cleaners play a crucial role in breaking down oil, transforming what could be devastating pollution into less harmful substances. The health of our oceans is directly tied to the health of our planet. Oceans produce over half of the world's oxygen and absorb carbon dioxide, making them critical in combating climate change. By supporting research and conservation efforts focused on these incredible organisms, we're not just saving marine life, we're preserving the quality of the air we breathe and the climate we depend on. So when we talk about the importance of understanding marine bacteria, it's not just about scientific curiosity. It's about securing a healthier, more sustainable future for ourselves and generations to come. Every effort to understand and protect our microbial allies is an effort to safeguard our own future. As we've seen today, marine bacteria are not just surviving, they're thriving by helping us clean up the planet. These microscopic powerhouses are the unsung heroes in our ongoing battle against environmental pollution, specifically oil spills. They possess the remarkable ability to transform oil into energy, making them invaluable in efforts to restore marine ecosystems. Let's recap the incredible journey we've explored. We started by introducing these marine bacteria, tiny yet mighty organisms that play a pivotal role in bioremediation. We then delved into the fascinating process by which these bacteria break down complex oil molecules into simpler, harmless substances. We saw examples of real-life applications where these bacteria have been instrumental in mitigating the environmental disasters caused by oil spills. From the shores of Alaska to the Gulf of Mexico, these organisms have silently worked their magic, often going unnoticed. We also discussed the challenges that lie ahead. While the potential of these bacteria is immense, there are hurdles in understanding and optimizing their abilities fully. Research is ongoing, and every discovery brings us a step closer to harnessing their full potential. Now, why should this matter to us? Well, the health of our oceans directly impacts global health. By supporting the ecosystems that these bacteria thrive in, we are, in essence, supporting our own survival. If you found today's topic as enlightening as it was fascinating, I encourage you to engage further. How, you ask? Well, start by hitting that like button if you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to share it with others who might also be intrigued by the wonders of marine bacteria. Do you have any thoughts or questions about today's video? Drop a comment below. We'd love to hear what you think. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Facts Academy 0122. Your support enables us to keep exploring and sharing incredible scientific stories like this one. Thank you for watching, and remember, every like, share, and subscribe helps us bring more fascinating science facts to you. Until next time, keep wondering and wandering.